Rejection is one of the most uncomfortable feelings a human being can experience. It stings.
It bruises the ego.
It whispers lies into the heart. You're not good enough, you're not worthy, you don't belong. But what if rejection wasn't the enemy we think it is? What if rejection is a teacher in disguise, a quiet force pushing us toward something far greater than we can see? Once upon a time, there was a young man named David. David was talented, full of bright ideas, and passionate about life. He dreamed of starting a business that would help people live better lives. He stayed up late most nights sketching plans, crunching numbers, and building prototypes. He poured his heart into this dream, believing that the world would welcome it with open arms. The day finally came when David was ready to present his idea to investors. He wore his best suit, rehearsed his pitch, and walked into the conference room with hope shining in his eyes. But halfway through his presentation, he noticed the investors exchanging cold glances. When he finished, the room was silent for a moment before one of them said, "It's not what we're looking for. Thank you, but no." That was it. A simple no, but to David it felt like a punch to the chest. David walked out of that building with his dreams hanging by a thread. He replayed every word in his mind, wondering what he had done wrong. Maybe I'm not smart enough. Maybe my idea is stupid. Maybe I'm just not meant for this. The more he thought, the heavier the rejection became. He began to believe the lie that rejection was proof of his inadequacy. But rejection is not proof of failure, it's a stepping stone. David didn't know it yet, but that no was actually the first door in a hallway of opportunities. Over the next few months, David faced rejection after rejection. Each email that began with "unfortunately" felt like a brick added to the wall of doubt. But instead of giving up, David made a powerful decision. He chose to learn from every rejection. He asked for feedback. He refined his pitch. He improved his product. He grew thicker skin. Through rejection, David discovered hidden strengths. He learned how to communicate better. He found creative solutions to problems he had never considered. He became resilient, resourceful, and unstoppable. Every no was secretly shaping him into someone stronger than he had ever been. One rainy afternoon, David walked into yet another investor meeting, this time with a calm confidence. He no longer feared rejection because he understood its purpose. This time, something was different. The investors leaned in as he spoke. They asked excited questions. By the end of the meeting, they didn't say no. They said, "We believe in this. We believe in you." That was the beginning of David's breakthrough. But here's the truth. The success wasn't in finally hearing yes. The success was in every moment David refused to let rejection define him. The universal lesson. David's story isn't just about business. It's about life. The author whose manuscript gets rejected by publishers. The student who doesn't get accepted into their dream school. The person who confesses their feelings only to be turned down. The job seeker who faces one, "We regret to inform you," after another. Every one of us will face rejection. It's inevitable, but rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It's not a sign that you're not good enough. It's simply redirection, a way of guiding you to where you truly belong. Why you should never fear rejection. 1. Rejection builds character. Each no teaches you perseverance and emotional strength. 2. Rejection refines your vision. Sometimes a closed door means there's a better path waiting for you. 3. Rejection protects you. What you think you want might not actually be what's best for you. 4. Rejection is proof that you're trying. People who never get rejected are often those who never take risks. Every great person you admire, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, J.K. Rowling, faced rejection countless times before achieving success. Their greatness wasn't in avoiding rejection, but in refusing to let it stop them. Imagine if every rejection you receive is simply the universe saying, "Not here, not yet, but keep going." something better is coming. Would you still fear it? Or would you welcome it as a sign that you're on the path to growth? The truth is, every no is not the end. It's just a step toward the right yes. Today, decide that you will no longer fear rejection. Apply for that job. Share that idea. Write that book. Start that business. Speak from your heart. If someone says no, thank them silently for helping you grow and move forward. Your value is not defined by anyone else's acceptance. Your worth is not negotiable. Your dream is still valid. Now say this to yourself: I am not afraid of rejection. Every no brings me closer to my yes. I am worthy, capable, and unstoppable. Rejection is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your greatness. So step forward boldly. Knock on doors. Speak your truth. And remember, don't fear rejection, because it's the very thing that will lead you to the life you were meant to live.